Stephanie Nicole here, and I'm back again with another video. Today is going to be a story time on when I first got my first celebrity client, and it was Dime Piece from Love and Hip Hop. Some of you may be familiar with her, some of you may not be, but look her up. She's amazing. But first of all, I want to just thank God because I prayed, for opportunities like this. And I'm just so glad that I was, given the opportunity to do a celebrity's makeup. And the crazy thing is she's from my city and she's made it big. So congrats to her. She's an amazing person. But I liked her when she was on TV, when I was watching her on TV, when I was watching her on Love and Hip Hop. I watched her on Marriage Boot Camp. And I follow her on social media, so I really like the person that she is. I see her growth. She's had a baby now. She's a mom, and she really loves her baby. So with all that being said, I really mess with her. And yeah, let's get into the video. So let me tell you guys how it all started. Honey, I was in the freaking shower washing my hair. I don't know. I think it was Sunday. It was last Sunday. I was washing my hair. Like, I was in the shower. My wig was in conditioner and I was washing my natural hair. I got out the shower, put a towel on my head, and I was like, I need to go in here and clean up my beauty room. So I came in here and cleaned up my beauty room. I had my phone in my hand. I put my phone down and just something told me, it was God, just told me to just check my messages, because sometimes I check my messenger on Facebook kind of late, and sometimes I miss messages. So I was just like, let me just check my messenger. Check my messenger. It was this hairstylist. His name is Willa. He was like, can you do a celebrity makeup like right now? And I was like, what? He was like, that's what he said. And I was like, I replied back and was like, yes, I can. Like, of course. I don't care. Towel on my head, hair wet. I don't have on no clothes. Brush is not clean. Anything, like, I'm there. So I asked him, I was like, do I have to travel to them? Because in my mind, my first thought was, they're going to come here, knowing that why would a celebrity come to my house? I have a home studio. I do makeup at my home. And even if you had a shop, why would they, come to the shop, people like for you to come to them? So I was like, okay, I got to go to them. And he was like, yeah, she's going to pay for your travel fee as well. So I just told him the price, and he sent me the address, and the address was, probably like 9 minutes away from me. And I was like, this is everything. So but I ended up telling him the address was 30 minutes away from me, because I know I needed to wash my brushes. So I needed time to wash my brushes, get everything packaged up, and enough time to get there. And he was like, okay, I'm about to start on her hair. So I was like, that is so great, because I'm going to go ahead and wash my brushes off, pack everything up in the midst of it. When I tell you, I was moving so fast. Like, I was moving super fast. I was trying to get there and not miss out on the opportunity, because people, they can easily find someone else. It's so many other people that do makeup in my city, even though, I'm one of the best, But it's so many people that do makeup in my city, and I didn't want him to find anyone else. So I ended up doing everything all at once in the midst of on the phone with my boo. I was like, I gotta call you back. I gotta call my mom. So I called my mom, and I was just like, tell Jay to y'all meet me, where the location is. Or because I was trying to get my sister, because I knew I needed, some type of help if I didn't get all my brushes clean. So I ended up getting all of my brushes clean. I packed up everything that I knew I needed. I kept on going over everything that I would need in order, because that's what I do. I do that with what I'm wearing, what I need for overnight and stuff like that. And I do it with makeup. So I just kept on going over everything that I would need. making sure I got the right shades. And she was so much lighter than I pictured. Like, I thought she was, you know, light skinned, lighter than me, but she's like way lighter than me, like beautiful. But I packed up everything, on the phone with my mom, just about to cry, y'all, because I never thought like I knew, you know, God was gonna bless me in a way, I just didn't know when. So when it came, you know, so out the blue, I was like, wow, this is really happening. But I packed up everything. I had to go get some lashes. So I was like, wow, that's going to take more time. And the beauty supply store that's right down the street from me was closed. Like, what? Like, how are you going to be closed when you know sis got to get some lashes? Like, what are you doing? But just so happened, there was a Family Dollar right by the location that I needed to be at. And I was so thankful. And I got the lashes, even though they wasn't the lashes that I wanted, but it was the lashes that I needed. So I got that, got to the place on time. I got in there, like I was so nervous before I got in there. So I got in there and they both, you know, spoke and stuff like this. She was like, hey. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm about to cry. She was like, but she was so cool and down to earth, y'all. Like, she was super cool. So, and I looked at a mess. Like, do you see how I look now? I looked at a mess, like raggedy. Like, I had to throw on a little synthetic wig because my freaking, you know, full lace was in the freaking conditioner. But I didn't worry about that. I didn't let that, you know, keep me from going because I knew I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity. So, you know, I threw that wig on, threw a hat on, threw whatever clothes I had on. Nails wasn't done. I didn't care about anything. I just cared about getting there, meeting her, and, you know, doing her makeup, you know, possibly forming a relationship. So we ended up starting on the makeup. He was doing her hair as I was doing the makeup. And it's crazy because I've never done anyone's makeup while they were getting their hair done. And it was like a lot of, you know, having to, you know, maneuver around each other, stuff like that. I wasn't used to it, but I got used to it in the moment because I can adapt fast. So it is what it is. That's just the life of a celebrity and a celebrity artist and hairstylist. You have to do their hair while somebody's doing their makeup or somebody's doing their nails, or, you know, they may possibly have to get dressed or anything like that. So it's just something that you have to get used to if you want to live, you know, that lifestyle. So I adapted quickly because that's just who I am. So as he was doing her hair and I tried to, you know, start doing her makeup, like her hair was kind of moving and stuff like that. My hand was already shaking, y'all. My hand was like shaking, and I like tried to, you know, hide it, put it down, you know, wipe off my palms and stuff like that. So, you know, I started on her makeup. It was, you know, starting on her brows. Her brows were already microbladed, so I just filled them in just a little bit. And she wanted a natural look, which was great because the lashes that I had were very small. And I was like, when she told me she wanted a natural look, I was like, great. So the lashes would go with the look. So the makeup, you know, was going great. Her eyes was very easy to do. I got down to her face, and the foundation matched perfectly. I was like, oh my goodness, what if I don't have a foundation that's lighting up her skin tone? But great thing that I think like about everything that I need, you know, versus like just grabbing things. I think about it while I'm grabbing it. So the foundation matched perfectly and I was so happy. But her concealer was the same, kind of the same shade, or like a little bit lighter than her foundation, but it came out great. And also, she taught me how to contour and snatch her nose. Like, do y'all see that highlight that's down my nose? She made me do it because when I contour her nose, she was like, can you contour a little bit more? She was like, well, no, it look okay, but I want it like snatched. And I was like, what do you want me to do? She was like, can you just take some highlighter and like do it real skinny down? the bridge of my nose? And I was like, yeah. But in my mind, I was like panicking, like, oh my goodness, like what if I can't do it how she likes it, and like she gets mad at me or something like that. I think about all that stuff. But I was like, yes ma'am, I can do, you know, whatever you want, like I'm gonna do it. And she was like, just do it like real skinny. So I took a brush kind of like this. It looks like this. It's like a flat brush, but it's like kind of fluffy. So I just took the highlighter, dug it in the highlighter, and just went real skinny down the bridge of her nose. And when I tell you, it made a huge difference. Like, it looked snatched. It looked super skinny. And I was like, Dawn, you just taught me something. And she was like, I teach all the girls that do my makeup that technique. And I was like, thank you, because I'm gonna apply that now. So thank you, sis. But you know, we were talking, we were laughing. I was just telling her about, you know, my experience as a makeup artist and the opportunities that I want. You know, I was just telling her that I pray a lot about, why I sound like I'm about to cry? Because I get emotional about my future and my goals and my success. So kind of get a little bit emotional, excuse me. But I was just telling her like that I pray a lot about where I want to be in life as far as like a makeup artist, you know, because I don't want to do makeup for the rest of my life, like at all. I want to do other things. But while I'm doing this and while I still love doing it, you know, I want to get awarded those opportunities that I see a lot of other people get awarded, like doing celebrity makeup, getting, you know, connected to people that got so much influence. They can teach me things. They can, you know, take me with them places, you know, things like that. And I'm sure a lot of people are like that. I'm sure a lot of people want the same things. So I was just sharing that with her and stuff like that. And I was just telling her, you know, I think I should move because a lot of opportunities don't come here in Memphis where I am, because it's a very it's a big city, but it's small at the same time. We don't have anything here. So but I was like, I know that God will bring opportunities to you. And she was like, that he definitely will. She was like, just keep on pushing and stuff like that. So we, you know, we had that conversation, and I felt like that was like really like sweet of her to have that conversation with me. And she was talking to me. You know, a lot of celebrities, when they get to a certain level, they change, you know, they don't act the same. And, you know, when somebody new comes in, you know, does their makeup or their hair and stuff like that, they act, you know, snobby, because I've heard a lot of things about some celebrities acting, you know, very mean and, you know, snobby. And I do not like that type of person. Like, I'm not like that. I'm very down to earth. I'm very friendly. I can get along with just about anyone. So I don't like that type of person. And I'm so glad that she wasn't like that. And you know how people have these pre-notions about you, trying to, you know, figure out who you are before they really get to know you and have a conversation with you. And I didn't do that. I don't do that. Sometimes I think about, you know, wondering like the type of person that they are for real, you know, under the mask, off TV, you know, out of the limelight and stuff like that. But I'm just glad that she wasn't like that. And you know, I got done with her makeup and she loved it. She let me take all the pictures that I wanted, all the videos that I wanted. And also I just had to thank the person that you know, brought me, which was Willa, the person that did her hair. And he's an amazing hairstylist, and he's really cool too. But I just thanked him, and you know, hopefully we can work together in the future again. Hopefully I can work with Dime Piece again. You know, maybe if she's back on Love and Hip Hop or whatever other reality shows or whatever shows she do next in the future, hopefully she uses me again in the future. But that was a great experience of mine. Everybody was telling me how proud they am of me and stuff like that. But I'm just glad that I got awarded the opportunity, and I know there's going to be plenty more in my future. All thanks to God, all glory to God. Yeah, but I just want to share with you all a quick little story time of that great experience of mine. If you have a dream, if you have, you know, purpose on your life, you walk in your purpose, walk in your destiny, and just keep on pushing. Don't give up on your dreams, because one day they will come true. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.